Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off a good outing against the Dallas Mavericks. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Abdul-Jabbar, the screen. Here's Reeves. Another shot. Shoots. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now, here's Cunningham. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And, Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And, Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
Now, here's Cunningham. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Reeves outside. Pass to Collins. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Driving inside. And he banks in the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 points so far.
And you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Outside, Dort to the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. They get it again. Olajuwon, no good.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
In the corner, Collins with it. Now, Buzelis. Olajuwon with the rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And the Pistons making a change here. Down low. Reeves. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You got to finish strong whenever you can. Reeves does not waste that opportunity.
Outside, Dort to the paint. And then Elijah with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Pass to Elijah. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Buzelis. The Pistons shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. Bulls trailed by 3. 1:09 left to play in the first. Scooped up. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Lays it up off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 points. Cunningham with it. Takes it inside. And Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. He's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. He has 7. Giddy, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's good, 2 points.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
Here's Cunningham. He has 5. Pass to Hart. Back to Cunningham. Over in the corner, Elijah. Off target from outside. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Detroit. They're up by... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
Here's Gafford. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And then Cunningham slams it in.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Gafford inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Back to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Hits it from 3-point range. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kate Cunningham. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
And Chicago has possession. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Offensive rebound. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 10. Outside, Dort. And a miss there on the triple. And here is Gafford. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Cunningham on the wing. Pass to Olajuwon. Now Stewart. Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
And he drives in. The shot's good from Gafford. Gafford's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to Dort. Picked by Olajuwon. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Here's Gafford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Cunningham drives in. And another turnover here by Detroit. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Inside, here's Gafford. Oh, that's blocked.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Shot's good by Gafford.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Cunningham outside. Here's Stewart. Can't get it to fall. The Bulls leading. Here's Gafford. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. And that one falls for Gafford. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency. They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
Pistons trailed by 3. And it's hard penetrating. And there it is for him.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Right wing. Jacks up a 3. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Wood with the block. Pass to Stewart. Over Giddey. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now Reeves. Giddey with it. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in. Giddey's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Cunningham looking it over. Over Buzelis. Cunningham's shot is off. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And Kareem throws it down.
And look at the rookie out there facilitating for his team. Buzelis not missing the chance to make his teammates better.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "They're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. To the inside. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Olajuwon. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Abdul-Jabbar in the post. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Team second.
Here's Buzelis, and it's blocked. And he gets it back. The Bulls need to get a shot off here.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Back to Hart. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
For Chicago, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
I don't think there's a team out there that doesn't want a player like Austin Reeves. This is a guy who is willing to sacrifice on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Buzelis. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Driving the lane. They get the rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago. And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. 1:33 left here in the third quarter. Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 14. To the middle. Picked by Olajuwon. 5 on the clock. Dort wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
He gets it in there. Gafford's got 15.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Cunningham outside. Sabonis grabs the board. Chicago leading by 4. Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Olajuwon can't hit.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Gafford misses. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And Hart has it in the corner. Three-pointer. Oh, big time shot!
Wow. And that's a crucial three there. They've cut it close going into the fourth. This is far from over.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here's Cunningham. Outside, Dort. Down low. Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Detroit with the rebound. Inside. Stewart. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. That one on Collins.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing, just chipping away little by little, and finally now taking the lead.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And Giddey gets it to go.
He's got some touch. Giddey delicate with that one.
Here's Cunningham. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And Detroit has possession. Here's Stewart. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Olajuwon. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And it's good for 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said in the huddle, we got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. At the elbow, Buzelis. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. And no good. Good D by Olajuwon. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Now Giddey. Over to the wing. Collins wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Picked by Olajuwon. Outside, Dort. Floats one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cunningham for 3. The shot missing. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
Pistons trailed by 3. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the inside, Olajuwon. And the rejection by Collins. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Here's Collins. Buries it down low. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
And stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Stewart is screen. Here's Cunningham. Gonzalez grabs the board. Stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 5. Dort misses. And so here is Chicago. Leading by 5.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
Nice move. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
To not having, I really came from selling CDs in the packages to living out my childhood